How's it going, everyone? Here at Crossout, and I just want to give you a demonstration of why the actual co-drivers are required, like why they do such a big difference in the build, and I'm going to give you the best example I can think of, which would be my 88 build. So, first things first. The cab on the 88 gives you 20% explosive radius. This is what I'm targeting. I'm going to show you the effect. Then you got the 88 shots, which are fires armor piercing projectiles exploding after 80 points of penetration. Explosive damage, 20% explosive damage. And then you got, of course, other perks like the engine. You'd be able to get an additional bit of whatever, but mostly you'd use something that would load them, weapons and missiles. This seems to reload the cannons as well. I don't know why, but it does. So, now on the flip side, 20% explosive damage. When you go in here, and the Stone Deaf, right off the bat on the bottom you can see all the perks. One of them is Shell Blast Radius. That's another 5%. That's 25% blast radius onto the what I already have. That's a large. It makes a large number. 25% more of an explosion is a big deal. Then the cannon damage is up by another 5%. Ammunition's up, and crosshair coverage when the car is stationary is plus 5%. Convergence, which means it'll aim in quicker. Turn speed doesn't mean anything on what I'm using, but the durability is a nice little 2%. Not going to do a huge amount, but it's enough. But when it comes down to it, all that put together, right there on cannons, put the 25% explosive radius around the guns. So when you hit something that can explode, it does a big boom. An example, I'll aim at the only part on this thing that actually has some parts, which is the side. And I'm not going to let all cannons hit in the same spot. They're all going to hit roughly there. Hopefully above the tire. Now 769 plus 90% cab damage is because it went through that little tiny bit of armor, just 3 pieces on the outside, and it annihilated the gun. And the gun itself has 443. So all that's gone, plus 443, and then 90 was into the cab for explosive range, explosive damage. And trust me, hitting dead on takes out all the front and another 190 into the cab. The explosive damage, you never aim for it, but the perk of 5% more plus the additional bit is massive. Now, the coverage is while you're moving, so I fire. You can see the crosshairs aren't censored. By the time you fire again, they're already dead on where you want to fire. And you can do a lot of damage with that. And you see I hit that back side of it. Didn't hit the explosives, but I still did a ton of damage. But on vehicles that have tank treads and stuff like that, the best example I can give you is the crosshairs right there, where you see there's a bunch of armor over top of it. Normally tank treads, if you shoot through them, you hit something, enough armor to do 80, it'll pop generators like that. You can see how it took 1600 and just took out the generator. Right? It's nice because the explosive damage it takes all the stuff around it out. Not normally just like if a cannon would normally hit, normal cannons besides the 88 hit just the top of it where you want it to hit. I'm only going to get one shot on it. Just the top of it would normally come off. The 88 on the other hand, that was only one of them actually hit. Took all of it off. That's why 88s are dangerous, and then the perk of 5% extra does a lot of extra damage to a vehicle. As you can see how they clear through right out the other side and take the entire top stage off. It's just a very nice perk that you get with these. Everything's gone. All 3 cannons hit something, all 3 cannons exploded, and it just rips vehicles apart. So there you go. That's one of the primary things I wanted to just bring out, put it on there and let you know about the co-drivers. We're going to drive over here and shoot that guy one more time just to see if I can get a picture for the end of the video, because I don't bother to take a picture and put it on because I don't feel like taking it, put it in, and doing all that extra stuff. And I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye. Let's see if I shoot it right there.